Welcome, everyone, to the Stoic community. Today, we're exploring AMOR FATI, a powerful Stoic concept that can revolutionize how you face life's challenges. It's not about passively accepting fate, but actively embracing it, finding value and even love in every experience, both good and bad. Let's dive in. In a world where we're constantly battling against the unexpected, what if the secret to peace and resilience was not in fighting fate but in embracing it? Imagine, for a moment, you're stuck in gridlock traffic, late for an important meeting. Your first instinct might be frustration, maybe even anger. But what if you accepted it fully instead of resisting this moment? What if you could find value, even love, in this seemingly adverse situation? This isn't just a thought experiment. It's a powerful philosophy that has guided some of history's greatest minds through turbulent times. Today, we're diving deep into a profound Stoic concept that has the potential to revolutionize how you face life's challenges. Welcome to the world of AMOR FATI, the love of fate. AMOR FATI, a Latin phrase meaning love of fate or love of one's fate, is a concept deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. But don't let its ancient origins fool you. This idea is more relevant today than ever. At its core, AMOR FATI is about more than just accepting what happens to us, it's about embracing it wholeheartedly. Now you might be thinking, love my fate? Even when life throws curveballs? Even when things go wrong? Yes, especially then. AMOR FATI doesn't ask us to simply tolerate the events of our lives, it challenges us to welcome them, find the opportunity within them, and love them. Think of life as a grand tapestry. Each event, each circumstance, whether we perceive it as good or bad, is a thread in this tapestry. AMOR FATI teaches us to appreciate the entire picture, not just the threads we find appealing. It's about understanding that every experience, every challenge, every triumph, and every setback contributes to the rich, complex pattern of our lives. But let's be clear, AMOR FATI is not about passive resignation. It's not about throwing your hands up and saying, well, this is my fate, so I'll just lie down and accept it. No, it's an active, empowering approach to life. It's about taking what life gives you and using it as fuel for your personal growth and development. Friedrich Nietzsche, the German philosopher who popularized the term, described his ideal as, not merely to bear what is necessary, but to love it. This is the essence of AMOR FATI, not just accepting, but loving what is necessary, what is inevitable, what has happened and cannot be changed. Now you might be wondering, how is this different from simple optimism? While optimism often involves hoping for the best outcome, AMOR FATI goes a step further. It's about finding value and purpose in whatever outcome occurs, regardless of whether it aligns with our preferences or expectations. Imagine you're an archer. You've practiced for months, honing your skills and preparing for a crucial competition. The day arrives, you take your shot, and you miss. Optimism might say, don't worry, you'll do better next time. AMOR FATI, on the other hand, would say, this miss is an essential part of your journey. Embrace it, learn from it, use it to fuel your growth. Let's bring this ancient wisdom into the modern world. Picture this scenario. After years of hard work, you've finally landed your dream job. You're excelling, you're passionate, and you feel like you're making a real difference. Then, out of the blue, you're called into a meeting, the company is downsizing, and your position has been eliminated. Just like that, you're facing unemployment in a competitive job market. For many of us, this would feel like a disaster. It's natural to feel shocked, angry, and maybe even betrayed. You might find yourself asking, why me? How could this happen? These reactions are normal, but they're also draining. They keep us in a negative loop, preventing us from moving forward. This is where AMOR FATI comes in. Instead of resisting this unexpected turn of events, what if you chose to embrace it? What if, instead of seeing it as a setback, you viewed it as an opening, a chance for new opportunities and growth? Here's how AMOR FATI might reshape your approach. 1. Acceptance. The first step is fully accepting what happened. This doesn't mean you have to like it, but it means acknowledging the reality of the situation without wasting energy fighting against it. 2. Finding value. Look for the potential value in this situation. Maybe this job loss is an opportunity to explore a field you've always been curious about. Perhaps it's a chance to start that business you've been dreaming of, or maybe it's simply a wake-up call to diversify your skills and make yourself more resilient in the job market. 3. Learning and growth. Every experience, especially challenging ones, offers lessons. What can you learn from this situation? 4. Reframing the narrative. Instead of seeing yourself as a victim of circumstance, reframe your story. You're not just someone who lost a job, but someone embarking on a new chapter of professional growth and self-discovery. 5. Taking action. AMOR FATI isn't about passivity. Once you've accepted the situation and found its potential value, it's time to take action. Start networking, update your skills, and explore new industries. Let's pause for a moment and consider a real-life example. Steve Jobs, the co-founder of Apple, was famously fired from the company he started. At the time, it seemed like a devastating blow, but here's what Jobs later said about this experience. "I didn't see it then, but it turned out that getting fired from Apple was the best thing that could have ever happened to me. The heaviness of being successful was replaced by the lightness of being a beginner again, less sure about everything. It freed me to enter one of the most creative periods of my life." This is AMOR FATI in action. Jobs didn't just accept his fate, he embraced it. He found value in what seemed like a terrible situation and used it as a springboard for growth and new opportunities. The power of this philosophy lies in its universality. Whether you're dealing with a job loss, a relationship breakup, a health challenge, or any other life upheaval, AMOR FATI offers a framework for coping and thriving. Embracing AMOR FATI in the face of career setbacks doesn't mean you won't feel pain or disappointment. It's not about suppressing your emotions or pretending everything is fine when it's not. Instead, it's about acknowledging those feelings and choosing to find opportunity in adversity. It's about asking yourself, how can I use this experience to become stronger, wiser, more resilient? When you approach career challenges with a mindset of AMOR FATI, you open yourself up to possibilities you might otherwise miss. Remember, in the grand tapestry of your life, this career setback is just one thread. By embracing and loving it as an essential part of your journey, you weave it into a larger picture of growth, resilience, and ultimate success. This is the transformative power of AMOR FATI. It turns obstacles into opportunities and setbacks into stepping stones. As we navigate the often turbulent waters of modern professional life, AMOR FATI stands as a beacon, guiding us toward a mindset of resilience, growth, and even love for our challenges. It reminds us that our power lies not in controlling external events, but in choosing our response to them. The benefits of embracing AMOR FATI. Adopting AMOR FATI brings profound benefits to your mental well-being, resilience, and overall life satisfaction. 1. Reduce stress and anxiety. When we learn to accept and even embrace the circumstances of our lives, we free ourselves from the burden of constant worry. 2. Increased resilience. AMOR FATI builds resilience. Each challenge becomes an opportunity to practice this mindset, making us stronger and more adaptable. 3. Enhanced problem-solving skills. By accepting situations as they are, we free up mental space to ask more productive questions. 4. Greater emotional intelligence. AMOR FATI teaches you to navigate your emotions more skillfully, improving relationships. 5. Increased present moment awareness. AMOR FATI anchors you in the present moment, teaching you to fully engage with your current reality. 6. A sense of empowerment. You have the power to choose your response. You have the power to find meaning, to learn, to grow. Practical steps to cultivate AMOR FATI. Embracing AMOR FATI is a lifelong journey, not a destination. Here are some practical steps. 1. Practice mindful acceptance. Acknowledge what is without resistance. 2. Reframe negative situations. Look for the positive aspects or potential benefits. 3. Cultivate gratitude. Acknowledge the value in your experiences, both good and bad. 4. Visualize acceptance. Imagine yourself embracing challenging situations with calm and clarity. 5. Practice self-compassion. Acknowledge negative emotions without judgment. 6. Learn from Stoic role models. Study the lives of those who embodied AMOR FATI. 7. Start a daily reflection practice. Reflect on your responses to life's events. 8. Take inspired action. Combine acceptance with action. As we conclude our exploration of AMOR FATI, let's reflect on its profound wisdom. It reminds us that our power lies not in controlling external events, but in choosing our response. By embracing AMOR FATI, we open ourselves to the rich tapestry of experiences life offers. Each moment becomes an opportunity for growth, learning, and becoming the best version of ourselves. AMOR FATI isn't about resignation or passivity, it's about active engagement with life on its own terms. It's about finding the courage to say yes to whatever life brings, knowing that within every experience lies the seed of something valuable. I encourage you to carry the spirit of AMOR FATI with you. When you face obstacles, pause and ask yourself, how can I embrace this? What opportunity lies hidden here? When life takes an unexpected turn, remind yourself that this is part of your unique journey. Practicing AMOR FATI won't make your life perfect or free from challenges, but it will give you the resilience to face those challenges with grace and wisdom. Most importantly, it will bring you closer to the most elusive human goal, peace of mind. We're committed to exploring these timeless principles and helping you apply them daily. Subscribe to our channel for more insights into Stoic philosophy and practical wisdom for modern living. Share this video with someone who might benefit from AMOR FATI's power. Start practicing these principles in your own life. Remember, every moment is an opportunity to embrace your fate, grow, and become wiser and more resilient. Your journey with AMOR FATI starts now. Embrace it, and watch as it transforms your life, one moment at a time. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of AMOR FATI. Until next time, stay strong, stay wise, and may you find the courage to love your fate, whatever it may bring. The Stoic community wishes you a life of wisdom, resilience, and profound peace.